Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well. Sorry if I still look a little bit rough and ready. It's still Saturday, the day after we got back from Krakow. And yes, you may be saying, you still got that top on? Yeah. I had a shower yesterday morning. I wore it yesterday and I've just chucked it on for now because I'm going to want another bath or a shower soon anyway. So I've just whacked it on. So don't worry, we'll have a nice fresh one on in a bit. Anyway, we're back with another beer review. By the time you see this video, it's going to be days down the line, so you ain't going to give a shit. Right, like I say, back with another one, and we're going back to one of the beers. This is a beer, actually a beer I've had many times. It's one that is readily available in the supermarkets. Is it any different from this one, if you like? I have reviewed it in can form, and I'm certain I've had it in the old 5 litre mini keg. It's one I got from Christmas from the brother-in-law Steve, so a big thank you, Steve, much appreciated. And we are looking at a German one, and like I say, it's one that's readily available in the stores, and everyone knows it. We'll get onto it. It's Warsteiner Premium Lager. This one is a 330ml bottle. I'm going to say this was, I mean, they're all important. It's hard, isn't it? 330ml bottle, coming in at 4.8%. Like I said, I've done it in can, but I thought I'd try it in bottle. I'm surprised I haven't reviewed it actually in big bottle that we get over here. But, you know, it says imported into the UK by James Clay and Sons. What I'm thinking in my head, do they do exactly the same beer in Germany, right? And is it put in a 660ml bottle for the UK market? And these are like German market ones or European ones. I'm not sure. Is the beer the same or what? I don't know. This is what the sort of question I'm asking. So we're going to look at this one. Typical Warsteiner branding. There's the bottle cap. It's nice and chilled, been in the fridge. Probably could do with being a fraction colder, but we're going to give it a whirl. It's going in that glass. It's had a clean, because unfortunately people who stop at my house, and sometimes my missus, they try and clean the glasses and they never do them good enough. I've actually got about 10 glasses sitting on the side, which I'm going to clean again, because the person who was looking after our cat cleaned them, and I can guarantee they won't be up to my standard. And to try and be polite, I'm not going to start washing them and say, oh, why are you cleaning me glass? Why are you cleaning them glass? I clean that. Anyway, right, let's move on. So a lot of people like this beer, I know that. Like I say, is it going to be any different from a can or the other size bottle? I don't know. I don't know. But it is interesting that we have the 660s over here and the 330s are in Europe. Like I say, is it the same sort of beer really? Beer in a glass, gentle carbonation going up, looks absolutely beautiful, golden straw colour. Clear as a bell, we got to say, and we got a lovely compact white finger of head on top. So let's dive in with the nose. Have a sniffers. Yeah, bready, malty. Got that bready, doughy sort of feel. I do like that in a beer. Bit of lemon citrus. And maybe even that little hoppy bite. So I'm not going to keep on talking. That's the beer we're looking at. This was picked up from Beer Hunter, by the way. I think the 12 beers he got me averaged out about £4, which when you think about it, look, 330ml, or you can pick that up for 3 for a £5 in bloody Sainsbury's in a 660. Bit naughty. Anyway, let's dive in, give her a go. Cheers. Now, is it different to what we have? Or is it just me thinking this? Is it me trying to pick faults? I don't know, but it certainly sort of, off the top of my head, it feels different. Feels a little bit different. I'd say feels less bready maybe, I don't know. But anyway. Lovely body. A touch of breadiness in the background with that body. Feels quite well carbonated, but not too much. You know what I mean? It suits the beer. Glides down the hatch easy enough. Like you say, you expect a bit of carbonation, so it does give it a little roughness, but certainly doesn't ruin the beer. Gonna have to be quick with this one, which is going to be hard for me. For me, you get an underlying current of sweet bready maltness, but the big notes are a lemon citrus, the hop, that little bite going through, i.e. sort of like the hoppy, bitey bitterness, if you like. Goes down a treat, a touch of sweetness in there as well, which maybe just takes the edge off the hoppiness. 4.8%, I think it drinks perfect. It's got enough of a sort of ballsy feel to it, if you like. You know, sometimes 4.8% beers, you don't get any sort of alcohol note with it, but it's got enough sort of flavour and bite to it that makes it feel 4.8%. Yeah, and the carbonation seems a little bit more in this, but it's nice. It's not particularly rough. It just brings them flavours to life in the beer. Now, from what I remember, it certainly feels a little bit different, but that could just be me, and that could just be the moment. I don't know. But it's a really drinkable beer. I don't know. Could it actually be different than the UK one? I don't know. I needed two of these really, didn't I? And then get a UK one and do this, or just do them together. But yeah, it's interesting. But as for this one, that is probably the European one, being as it's only in a 330, you know, there is a bit of UK on there, but I think the bulk of it is sort of like meant for sort of the EU, if you like. But that is a great beer, nice easy drinker. Yeah, are there better German beers out there? Yeah, but what this is pretty solid stuff and very, very tasty. So yeah, I mean, I can't do the comparisons, there's no point in talking about it, but it's well worth picking up. Give it a go. Let's go in for the last one. Yeah, the carbonation does die down a little bit. I do actually like it with that little bit more fizz in it, I've got to say, because it starts feeling, I wouldn't say starts feeling flat, but it doesn't do the beer any favours when it hasn't got any carbonation, certainly for this style of beer. But Warsteiner from Germany, 4.8%, 330ml bottle one. So the EU one, I'm going to say, whether it's any different, I don't know. But that's a really, really good drink, and it would be interesting to try it up against the standard UK bottles. You know, they may well both be brewed in Germany, but it would be interesting and see if there is sort of any difference to it. But that is a really good beer. And well worth picking up, and there's a huge burp that come out with it too. So there you go, there's my thoughts. If you've had this one before, if you've had the can, if you've had the UK bottle, whatever you've had of it, let me know. If you've had it on tap, let me know. Let me know if you like it. I'm going to stop talking, end it there. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.